Very good evening to everybody. Thanks for watching. I know it's about 11:30 right now. Usually I would have given up doing a live stream, but today I just saw something that came controversially from Philip Yeo, and I cannot help myself but agreeing with him. And it's going to get a lot of my government contacts very angry. But I think the people of my generation, you would agree with me that we are producing uh, a society of over dependence on vouchers. So maybe you can join in and we can have a discussion on this. Okay. Yok Chin, good evening. Ned, good to see you also. Thanks everybody for coming in. Okay. Ken, good to see you. More people, please. Yep. More people, please. Yes. Inflatable, good to see you. Okay. Richard, good to see you. Wei Jie, good to see you. Yep. I'll try to do this talk a bit quicker. Okay. Yeah. But I think it's a very controversial topic. Yeah. Priest, good to see you too. Gary, just finished a lesson with me. Now going for this one. Okay. Yep. So thank you, everybody. Please come and join me. This is, I would like more people to, uh, okay, not, yeah. Okay. So, Charlene, good evening to you. Nelson, good evening to you. Yeah. Everybody, please come in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. B, help me. Yeah. Okay. Tell her I'm doing this. Yeah. So, tomorrow. So, why don't you say government take too much taxes? I don't think the government is taking too much taxes. Okay, I don't think so. Because I think more than half the Singaporeans don't pay income tax. Yeah, so our GST, although we say 9% is high compared to what I'm used to in Europe, Europe is 20%. So I don't think we are collecting too much taxes. Yeah. So Joseph, good to see you. Okay. Yeah. So I don't have you all seen Philip Yeo's latest video? It's like, wow! I'll try to cut the link somewhere and put it up for you in the description. But he just came out. This is now running wildfire, and I'll just uh, share with you all what he says. Okay, yeah. So I'll try to pull it up. So he basically said in a short 1 minute video, okay, he says that he actually says that I think we should have a recession. We should have a recession now because we are spoiling our people. We cannot have a happy society when there are no jobs, right? It cannot be every day we give vouchers. What makes a country great is when there are hungry people. Yeah. And and what makes a country great is when the people are frustrated, they want to build something. We cannot build a country by having people being very happy. It's like a monastery in a Buddhist temple. Kok, 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 kok. That's contentment. Our people are not hungry. I think we should have a recession. Every now and then, when you have a recession, people have to tighten their belts. You must give them a challenge. You must give them a vision. You don't give them a vision of vouchers. Imagine a night when I sleep, vouchers are flying to air. Instead of counting sheeps, you're counting vouchers. You cannot harden your people by being nice to them, promising that you take care of them. For Christ's sake, you will take care of yourself. Wow, when he said that, I was like, wow, I know by saying that I like what he said, people are going to get frustrated. Yeah. So I would like to say that seriously, I also think that the amount of vouchers we are giving, wow, I kind of worried. Okay, so I'll put some slides up and I'll show you guys. Okay, I did this slide in 5 minutes. So okay, I hope you all can see. So this is Philip Yeo. Philip Yeo was the executive chairman of the EDB, and he was a big name. He was one of the few civil servants that dared to stand up against ministers. Okay, and that I must say that he's pretty gutsy. Yeah, very few civil servants dare to stand up against ministers, but I know he did, and he's also the chairman. He was also a chairman of A-Star, Pioneering Research and Innovation. He was a PERMSEC of MINDEF, and he drove quite a lot of transformation of Singapore. he was a good man. He was a good man. He wasn't a nice man, but he was a good man. He was a tough man. He's one of those few old timers that I think, uh, they are really people who help build Singapore. Okay, and I think his name is pretty prominent. I just want to say that he just came out this video, and I was surprised. He basically says that I think we every now and then we should have a recession. Okay, and I think what he's saying is that recession toughens people, and with this hardship, people are more hardened, are more ruggedized. And I also agree, right? So people like I actually feel that the I actually feel that 1997 was the toughest recession I've ever been to. Okay, but I don't remember even 2008 Great Recession was as tough as 1997 one, and the rest of it, like even COVID, right? It's just like before, yeah, before we could trip and fall, the government was there to hope us already. Right? Just catch us, protect us, take care of us, and things like that. I don't think that that's a wrong policy, but the result of it is that everybody know that don't worry, government will take care of us. Government rich, right? Government will take care of us, right? And then after that, guess what? People then say, PAP government very bad. Walao, it's like take care of you also wrong, don't take care of you also wrong, take care of you also not enough. Walao, I think too much. Okay, I think too much. But anyway, but let's listen to what Philip Yeo says. So Philip Yeo says, we cannot be every day giving vouchers. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that. I cannot believe the amount of vouchers. Now, I'm not going to, you give me voucher, I sure take. Where got people don't take, right? But you take a step back and say, wow, every day you give voucher. Wow. But he says, right, we cannot, instead of imagine vouchers now flying in the air when I sleep, right? He says that instead of counting sheep, I'm now counting vouchers. You cannot harden your population by being nice and promising to take care of them. But our government is promising to take care of us. So it's a good government, right? The funny thing is that even with the government promising to take care of people, people also not happy you allow it. So I think we have a society of contented dependence, risk long-term stagnation, decline. I think that real meaning comes from contribution and creation, not compassion, not passionate consumption. I agree. Okay, so I think what we want is to empower people to earn and build and not wait for handout. Right? I think we are reaching a stage where society really look forward to a lot to the handouts already. Yeah. So he says that what makes a country great is when people are frustrated. Now, I don't know how true this is always the case, but I think when people are hungry, they will make a country great. That is true. Now, I don't know, man. Now most of you are my generation. When we look at our previous generation, wow, they're damn great. I don't even think I can live up to my grandparents' generation. But when I look at the next generation, wow, very few people can live up to our calling. So he actually says that nation, he actually says that it is today our people are not hungry. Okay, he actually says that you cannot you cannot build a great nation by having everybody that is being happy. It's like a monastery in a Buddhist temple. Kok, 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 kok. He actually say that. That's called contentment. Our people are not hungry now. Yeah. So that's what he says, right? And he says that, every now and then we should have recession. Because when recession, people then harden, ruggedize and harden themselves. People are tighten their belt. Must give people a challenge. Yeah. So I think it's something that we know that when there are crisis and recession and all this, we really tighten and toughen ourselves, right? So I don't know. Do you agree with him, right? So let's hear some thoughts, okay? Let's hear some thoughts. Okay, hear some thoughts. Jurong Island was because of him, yes. Okay. Hard times breed strong men. Strong, yeah, that is true also. Okay. It's a political trip plus lighten the lighten the inflation for essentials. Elderly needs vouchers. I think it's mid to 80s now. I think, yeah. I also wish for a recession. Then all will start to realize. Have you ever thought if there's a real genuine recession, a lot of things will cool down? Okay, but whether you like it or not is a different thing. How much grant government gives to companies? Billions. That's probably yes. Okay. Um, mm, okay. Our forefathers never asked for help. They grind their teeth and toughen it through. That is true. I think I just taught a course just now to our course mate. I said that my grandmother, after giving birth to the children, next day went to work. Really, wow, that's like freaking tough. Because she's working a farm, there's nobody to take care of a farm. You went to work. I don't know how tough. I asked her point blank. Nowadays, no such thing. Yeah, I no such. I also don't think I can do it. Okay. Uh, Canada give old folks 65 years and above supplement 1,000 income. They have not, if they're not in retirement income, I think that's really, really tough. Yeah, I don't think so. So, Philip, you, yeah. Old man, lead generation are all tough as hell. That's true. Okay. Uh, okay. Would it be, what? Would he become investment banker? So, what do you mean? Okay. Really need to suffer and improve as Jensen Huang. This one I agree. Um, After vouchers, people want more free COE whatsoever. Okay. And poor old people have to stop out there and no government. Okay, I'll just say this. Uh, I think there's a lot of truth in his statement. I think there's a lot of truth in his statement that you can't build a society where people are not hungry. That one I agree. I can see my children already. I think I bring up my children really well. I try to inspire them. My children, I think, are all very hardworking people, and they're very tough people as well. They're not even half as hungry as I am, man. Yeah, because they never gone through hunger. I can really inspire them, all this. They're not as half as hungry as we are. My children, no way they can work as hard as me. No way. They also agree. No way. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what you all think. I think Ming Dynasty fell because people are too comfortable. The Qing was a minority. Yes, that is true as well. If LKY born today, will he still do such great things as an investment banker? I don't know. Okay. Uh, so I think there is some truth in a statement, but I know this. Okay, I know this. Singapore is in a golden age right now. In different stages of life, of generations of country, you have your growth age and then golden age after that. You start. Singapore is in a golden age right now, super golden. Where like go until cannot go. Yeah. Okay. 75 to 80 years old folks need help. That is true, but they have your CPF life and all this kind of thing. If you, yeah, already that is very good already. Do you agree that if there's a job, something is better than nothing to offset expense? Of course, do something. Never not do anything. Yes, in China, many people. Wow, the Chinese hunger is insane, man. They are very hungry people, man. Very tough, very hungry people. I went there who are fully convinced that they will makan us up for until we got no bones left, man. Yeah. Is it Hokkien say good mabo chun? Yeah. So yes, and the younger generation I know are very, yeah, not the same lah, not the same. But maybe I'm sure my parents also say the same for me as well. Okay. Yes, some at some point of time, yes, welfare become a disincentive for hunger. That is true. Children fought for food in the past. Now the parents chase children to feed them. Yes. Okay. Should we personally give them a crisis to children, like stop giving allowance? Well, I don't think that's natural, but I think what he's saying is that if there's a recession which will come, don't be in a rush to bail people out. But that's it. Then there'll be a political risk, right? Okay. So I think no win. Okay. Yeah. If they are ready to lose votes, why put the test? Yes. Is a government responsibility to plan for? Is it a government responsibility to plan for citizen retirement or individual? I think the government put the framework and the instrument out of CPF Life, our CareShield Life, MediShield Life, CPF, everything is out there. It's for you to take advantage of it. Okay, yeah. The Chinese hunger. I seen them. I went there, seen them, all there, dealt with them. Business, freaking hungry. It's not just hungry, insanely hungry. Even I consider myself very tough already. Okay, I don't think many of our people can be as tough as me because I work non-stop from morning all the way until now. No, yeah, but I go there, I cannot fight with half of them. I think they are insanely tough, man. Insanely tough. Yeah, they're insanely tough. Okay. When property become unmaintainable, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay. Can bring more Chinese here so that we can rebuild a society. We bring more Chinese here, Singaporean couple vote the PAP out. Yeah. Okay. Philip is nerdy, lack common sense. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Yeah. I mean, I personally don't think so. Okay. I think it's really tough and very good a leader. And unfortunately, I don't think of many of them around anymore. Yeah. He did a great job. Okay. Okay. He did a great job. Yeah. Maybe Tim, you are very tough. Maybe you are one of the rare ones. Yeah. Okay. So I personally think that, yeah, China lifestyle and Singapore lifestyle are different. Yes, they are a lot more driven. Yes, at least to me. Don't leave too much money for children, build a character. Yeah, I agree with that. There's a negative sentiment against foreigners rising in Japanese as things get difficult. Does it exist in Singapore? I think it exists anywhere. So put it that way. You need to understand. In Japan right now, there are gazillion Chinese. Gazillion China Chinese. Not just the China Chinese, they are marking up everything. The same shop, the same restaurants are coming out in Singapore are coming out there as well. And there's they bring a lot of crime and they don't speak much Japanese and things like that. And yet Japan don't have enough workers. So that's why the Prime Minister make it a point that you want to correct this. Yeah. Okay. So then again, last generation worked so hard, so with the goal that we won't go hungry. So I think that I also don't know what's the. Luckily, I'm not a politician. Do also die, don't do also die. Yeah, too much. Take care of people too much. I would say. Yeah, take care of people too much. Also wrong. Don't take care. Also wrong. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, I think that Japan is feeling this thing like most of the society. You see, Japanese is a homogeneous society. They're all culturally the same whatsoever. We are not homogeneous. Right? We got so many. We are not that homogeneous, but they are very homogeneous. Suddenly, these foreign aliens come. Aliens is not outer space alien. They call it aliens as in non-Japanese come in, and they don't speak much Japanese. They bring all the culture. They bring some crime as well and things like that. Yeah, that's why the lady Prime Minister very angry. Singapore life too comfortable. Too comfortable. 富不过三代，那个是肯定的。Okay, for sure it will happen. For sure. Yeah. Comparing to my parent, I cross my heart. I think I'm as tough as my parent. Okay. Comparing to my grandparents, I don't think I can carry a candle against them. Hold a candle against them. Yeah. It's you know what? I'll put it up. Okay, the video. You all can watch it now. See whether I can find it. And right now, where's the video? Okay, send it here. I'm gonna put up the video. It's in Instagram. Okay, I don't think I can play it here. You know what? Maybe I can. Let's try. Okay, let's try. Okay, are you ready? Watch this. No, B. Oh man. Hold on. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna show you all the video. Okay, are you ready? I think we should have a recession every now and then. We are spoiling our people. You cannot have a happy society when no jobs. You cannot be every day giving vouchers. What makes a country great? Hungry people.
Most of my country gain when people are frustrated when I build something. You cannot build a great nation by having everybody being very happy. It's like a monastery, like in Buddhist temple, cook, 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 cook. That's contentment. Your people today are not hungry. I think we should have a recession every now and then. When you have a recession, people have to tighten their belt. You must give them a challenge. You must give them a vision. You don't give a vision of vouchers. Imagine a voucher flying in the air. When I sleep at night, instead of counting sheep, I count vouchers. You cannot harden your population by being nice to them, promising to take care. For Christ's sake, you have to learn to take care of yourself. I think we should have a recession every now and then.
You heard that? You heard that? That's him. Wow. This thing is going to generate a lot of controversy in the government and a lot of controversy outside. Yeah. Okay. So really, wow. He's neither civil nor servant. That's a good one. Actually, that's true. He's not civil nor servant. Yeah. So I think that I think he's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers in the government and in the PAP. Okay, but I don't think he give a damn about it. Yeah, Filipio, right? Very cool, right? I think he's not gonna give a damn. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Okay, all right, guys. Okay, a bit late tomorrow. Filipio is as usual out of touch. He lives in Ivory Tower. Not many poor people in Singapore. Okay, very few poor people in Singapore lah. When I say poor, I've compared to really poor like overseas, the kind of people. I think Singapore not that many poor lah. Okay, yeah, that's why we are so rich a society right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. I want you all to put a food for thought. Okay. That what he says, I would say nearly completely agree with him. And I wish that my children would be tougher. I'll try my best, but I'm not, I'm their parents, but I'm not them. I can only do that much. Okay. So I wish for young people to be really tough and our society not to be over dependent on vouchers. And this vouchers is yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you everybody watching. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow in the video and possibly in a live stream. Thank you and good night. Okay, thank you and good night. Okay, bye-bye.